Today's podcast is being brought to you by Sarson Funds, real, clear crypto.
Your daily game plan for success. It's Sachs in the Morning. Steve Sachs.
Hi, Steve Sachs here with Sachs in the Morning, and you might be able to tell by the tone of my voice that I'm really excited about today's message. We're going to be talking about a commitment, okay? And lots of times that scares people right out of their chair. Commitment, oh my gosh. Well, you know, there's more ways of looking at commitments besides just in relationships, which are obviously great as well. There's commitments with career or your faith or your health, your family, your friends, your life partner, whoever it may be or whatever it may be. Commitment comes in all different brands and sizes. And you got to really ask yourself, are you really committed? How committed are you? Well, to me, it's either you are 100% or you are not. It's kind of like having a light on. If that light's on, you're committed. If not, the light is off. That's kind of the way I look at these things. And there's an exercise that I saw that actually I have in my book. I was at a presentation listening to the speaker talk about commitment. He did this kind of mock version of a guy talking to a woman on stage who he brought out of the audience, and they were sitting there back to back, and he was talking to her about commitment, and he was telling her all these wonderful things about her and the way their lives are going to be together. And he says, I'll tell you what I can do is I can commit to you 99% of the time. And you can just see the wind come out of her sails. And like, there is no way I'm going to settle for this loser that's only going to commit to me 99% of the time. I'm worth at least 100%. And that's true. I believe that, and I'm sure all of our listeners believe the same thing. My question to you is, why do you accept less than 100% for yourself? Why do you go ahead and accept 99% of an opportunity or something that you're set out to do or a commitment that you've made about getting something done? Maybe it's in work, maybe it's in your faith, whatever it may be. Why do you accept less than that for yourself? I mean, I know that I was in a committed relationship to be a baseball player at 5 years old, 100% of the time. So in looking at this, people take different ways to combat the negative and really step into the positive. And I literally mean that because sometimes it's a physical act that somebody will take to really set forth their commitment. Now, what I've done before when I was business and life coaching people, I would say I want you to go to one of the rooms in your house where there is a line between the tile and the rug or whatever it may be. And when you make a commitment to say that you are going to do what you set out to do, have somebody else in that room on the other side, and I want you to step in to another space. Step over that line between the tile and the rug. And I want you to walk into that other space and say, I have physically made that commitment, and view it. Visualize you making that commitment. It's amazing how impactful that can be to a lot of people. So in essence, when you're making these commitments, it's about feeling it. I mean, you can say it, but unless you're feeling it, it's really not going to happen. And you know if you're feeling it or not. So when you get that commitment and you set out to make it, if you're feeling it, it's going to work. And that's my short for today. Today's podcast was brought to you by Sarson Funds, real, clear crypto. For more information, visit sarsonfunds.com.